pass. Don't spill on me, that's Margella. Got this Oakland game to tell her. She look familiar. Like Coachella, what's her name? Isabella, forget it, yeah. It's like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna function, got some places we could go. Watch, I got me speaking slow like, yeah, I'm blessed, I don't GA. You tryna, yes on yes on yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't go. Say less. Yeah. Say less. Hey girl, what it do? If you got friends, cool, bring a few through. No fun if the homies
Want to go from YouTube?
P-Nate Doc, this too true. And you know what I'm down for. Round 2, round 3, and a round 4. Move switch when she
I haven't even moved, so if you're drafting, then I'm going to redraft.
Looks like a week ago, but we both know how
you only have one under.
Trying to talk, I've got some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed, I'm blessed. I don't GA. Yes on yes on yes on yes. Say less.
Oh wait, no.
You ain't got you ain't go.
Let me see what my team needs that I didn't pick up. No, I had a good offense.
I swear this lock shot got me stuttering.
Yeah, see. I have a defensive tackle. 72, 72, 76, 71, 75 cornerback. Yeah, I'm redrafting. I'll lose Ray Lewis.
By the way, you know when I used that one?
You're streaming?
I was streaming, but it was also called Madden Play. I was showing Anthony, and it wasn't like the text thing, like the comment. It was from the game. I kept, yeah.
Yes, please.
You ain't go. Say less. Say less. Say less.
Oh gosh, this thing sucks.
You ain't go. Say less. I go out for my squad and I put that on God.
Ooh, here's first week.
So say hi to stream. Did you know that I hit my double digits last week? Subscribers. I got 10 subscribers.
You can't play tonight, but you can play tomorrow, right?
Well, I can still play, but...
He doesn't want to.
Well, no, I want to, but, like, I'd have to go in, like, the last 4 periods. Because of school rules. You can't play if you're not there.
How many periods do you have?
I should take a picture of this. This is like every kid's dream right here.
Be careful, don't get on stream. I know you hate that. Saved it.
Can't stop my shine.
By the way, guys, you guys are probably so sad that Sharky is in here. He's my mascot, if you didn't know. So, on the way here, I bought this. It's not a shark, it's a dolphin, but it's still cute. So we're gonna put him right here. There we go. I'm put him right there.
You don't want a left tackle or a left? we're going a little left tackle. Blake Bortles or Jared Goff.
I had Blake Bortles yesterday. He sucked.
Okay, we're gonna take Jared
How do you
Goff.
get that? Like the Fortnite thing as your profile pic?
Because I'm lit.
Okay.
Left guard. What do I need? So I need a center, a right guard, a left guard, a right tackle.
You guys want to see Turbian's point of view of this? Go to his stream. What's your YouTube name? Is it LaFrog? LaFrog. You have a sister? Oh yeah, It's me, obviously. He doesn't want to be on camera. You need to be on camera. If it helps, Emma and Jenna don't subscribe because they hate me.
But I need a center. Ooh, I knew I'd.
So my mom's making this grilled cheese right now.
Alvin Kamara, it's all you, bro.
Yeah,
You
but
better
also
show
like,
up.
why didn't you just bring the Sharpie? So I'm going to be streaming and so I'm going to be streaming and I had nowhere to put them besides right here, and my arm would be there and I would be distracted. So I just brought a dolphin and he's right there. His name's Finn. So, no, he's not the permanent mascot, he's the assistant mascot. No! Well, that was rude, now I have to go get it. Ow, I stuck my toe. Okay, cat.
Strong safety. Oh, Zach Ertz? Okay, right now. So, Maddie, I'm gonna leave this one up to you. Should I take Zach Ertz? Let me compare this guy. Should I take Zach Ertz or Frankie Recheck, I think it is? Sorry if I slandered his name.
You should take Frankie Recheck.
Okay.
I just did that because you were freaking out about the other guy. And I said if you listen to his point of view, go to, what's your channel? Anthony LaFog. You know how to spell it? Link in the description.
Gotta say, if you don't have one, man.
I do have one.
Yeah, but not of my thing. Thomas. Sean Jackson's
You're in Connecticut, USA.
Oh, and then you work
Found you. You're a subscriber in your video. Wait, fuck it, challenge. My sister stink. You have another subscriber. It's me. watching you.
You.
No.
Oh, now you can. Definitely not my best
You
draft.
lost one thing. You're at 89, now you're at 88.
Definitely wasn't my best draft.
Your best draft was yesterday. Send me an invite. You have your first comment.
You get to restart your season, you probably need that.
Fine. What does it mean?
Choose the Dolphins.
Just going to anyway. Dolphin Squad! How do I not pick my quarterback first? Okay.
Wait, can I draft a quarterback?
Yeah, you did.
Go with the center. Wait, did that go until it ends? Yeah, the 9 minutes. Go with option.
I'm kind of sad that it deleted my draft because it was a pretty good draft.
I chose guy who lost the speed. It says you're not on. Oh, because you're still driving. I sent you an invitation. It'll come up after you're done with your draft.
No! Oh, my song came up. I'm going for speed, but they have the same amount of speed. Oh, you have face cam! Yes, show the beautiful hammock. Now the dolphin has to be in both of our streams. Rosie, why aren't you at school? Because I went out of town to come see him, but he didn't know that. And why are you watching my stream during school? I mean, keep watching, but you're savage. Go subscribe to Anthony LaFall to see his point of view of this match. Huh? So if you what? The people? No. Oh no. My headphones act like a speaker.
Sorry, Tiger. Dude, you're taking forever.
I need a good team.
You're only at an 84 overall and you're on the 16th round.
Shh.
Oh, wait. This is 79. Over.
Him?
Adrian.
I picked the wrong one.
Okay, just choose the choose him. No, choose the one. Yep.
Why
No.
not him?
Wait, go over your left hand. You already have a left hand, that's why. You need a...
But he's gold.
Yeah, but you need a right outside linebacker.
I don't really know what I need. I'm just picking random things.
You need a strong safety, so go all the way over. Go each up.
Oh
You
no.
number one. 85. Go to this one. John Randall. I'm trying to help you with your team.
Ooh, 2 people on. What's up?
Huh?
There's 2 people on.
I don't know who the second person is. Go to John Randall. John Randall.
This is my 20th.
Oh, Rob Gronkowski or a halfback Le'Veon Bell. What's your tight end selection like? You don't have one, go to your halfback. You got one, go to Rob Gronkowski. I'm generating the best team for you, bud.
Hey, we have the same overall.
What?
He needs you.
You always need it.
Oh, hey! That's mean. Sophia Mosley, where are you in school? I think I answered. What?
Yeah, we let him stay there. We're not letting him. Carla! Get your energy.
What is that?
It's my bar for after workout.
You haven't worked out.
I worked out yesterday. I'm like you. I work out, man.
I work out when I want to.
Oh, you sent me an invitation?
Can we just talk about the dolphin on your screen? Can you talk about the dolphin?
So this dolphin,
No,
right here,
he's not.
is a shit dolphin that's supposed to be a fucking mascot replacement for her. For her, if you watch her stream. Stupid Sharky.
Yeah, cause she's like a. Okay, how do I mute you?
And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Luck on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. After the interception, here's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. On third down, here's Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
So on fourth down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. On fourth down, Bennett. And he's going to let it go deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Luck. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Toss play, Camara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick. Make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
To throw on second down is gone. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Third and long. It's gone. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And that is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Lions will take over. So out now come the Lions. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing.
And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their... own 47-yard line. Now Goff on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Second down following the incompletion. Now it's gone. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First and 10, Goff. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To the air again. Goff. Hard throw. Incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And maybe a little frustration from Goff as he'll turn and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here's Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. After the interception, it's Locke. Finds a seam inside the 40. Green's got it over the middle. And he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brandon Carr. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 19 yards that time for number 19. Two minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert after this. Goff on 1st down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Goff. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. first down throw. Gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Just beating the play clock is Locke. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And that's this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something?
Up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy. Tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing up.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll try the air now with Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Goff now looks to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. To return it, Alvin Kamara. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Goff now on second down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On second down, here's Goff. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Throw it long, it can be a big play. You throw it short, it could be a big play for Deshaun Jackson. Yards after catch, always a big part of his game.
Talking about speed, only Tyreek Hill was measured with a faster play last year than Deshaun Jackson, who hit 22.6 miles per hour on a touchdown versus the Cardinals in Week 13. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. 11 yards for number 11. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your... hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is gone. Throw left side complete. It's Jackson. And he'll go down at the 28. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run. And
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me. Seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he is knocked down from the side. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.